Army, have you liked this video yet? Don't forget to hit the like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe right now because on TAEKOOK Lover, we always break down the hottest and most shocking moments in the world of K-pop. What really happened when Jungkook stepped into the GQ event and every camera seemed to stop breathing? Why did a small detail on his wrist suddenly become a global conversation? And how could a single watch become proof of a true global superstar status? Today, we're revealing everything. Get ready! Because this isn't just about fashion. This is about power, influence, and Jungkook reaching a whole new level in the eyes of the world. The international fashion world may be used to luxury, to dazzling spotlights and the constant clicking of cameras. But the night when Jungkook of BTS attended the exclusive GQ event felt different. There was an atmosphere that went beyond glamour. There was tension, curiosity, and the aura of a star who is no longer just an idol, but a global icon. From the moment his attendance was announced, the public began speculating. What would he wear? What concept would he present? Would he once again create a viral moment that would shake social media? When the venue doors opened and Jungkook stepped inside, it felt as if time slowed down. The lights reflected perfectly off his structured suit. His steps were steady, his gaze calm yet magnetic. But among all the fashion details attached to him, one element instantly stole the spotlight: the watch on his left wrist. At first glance, it looked like just another luxurious accessory. But for fashion observers and watch enthusiasts, it was more than that. It was a symbol. It was a statement. And when it was identified as a piece from Hublot, the conversation shifted from simple admiration to a discussion about status and global influence. Why was that watch so important? In high fashion, small details often speak louder than the entire outfit. Hublot is not just any brand. It represents exclusivity, innovation, and price tags that make people gasp. For years, Hublot has chosen influential figures as its representatives: world-class athletes, top business leaders, and global celebrities. Now, Jungkook stands among those names. Is this merely a brand collaboration? Or is it a clear signal that his position as a global star is now undeniable? As photos of Jungkook spread across platforms from South Korea to the United States, from Europe to Southeast Asia, the reactions poured in. Fashion media highlighted his refined styling. Entertainment outlets praised his increasingly mature aura. Fans admired the confidence he radiated. But perhaps the most interesting reactions came from the luxury watch community. They analyzed the model he wore, discussed its market value, and praised how perfectly it matched his image as a modern icon. Jungkook didn't need to say much. He let the visuals and his presence speak for themselves. And perhaps that is his greatest power. In a world filled with digital noise, he can still create a moment of silence that captivates millions. People stopped scrolling just to stare at a single photo. They zoomed in to examine the detail on his wrist. They wrote long threads analyzing the symbolic meaning behind that choice. Isn't that real influence? For ARMY, every detail about Jungkook carries meaning. The way he walks, his facial expressions, even the accessories he chooses never escape attention. So it's no surprise that the Hublot watch became a symbol of endless discussion. A small object that triggered a massive global conversation. An accessory that reinforced the idea that Jungkook is no longer just a pop star, but an icon whose influence reaches across industries. The conversation didn't stop there. In the hours that followed, global media outlets began framing Jungkook's GQ appearance as more than just a stylish moment. It was described as a declaration. Headlines questioned whether this was the definitive transition from idol to international luxury power figure. Analysts dissected the symbolism of timing. Why now? Why GQ? And why a prestigious piece from Hublot at this exact stage of his solo evolution? industry insiders quietly pointed out something fascinating. Luxury brands do not attach their image to just anyone. In a market driven by legacy, reputation, and long-term prestige, every partnership is calculated. The fact that Jungkook, already globally recognized as a member of BTS, continues to attract elite brand attention even amid individual projects signals stability. It signals trust. It signals that his influence is not temporary hype, but sustained cultural power. What makes this moment even more compelling is the subtlety of it all. There was no over-the-top announcement, no dramatic reveal, just Jungkook walking with quiet confidence, letting the cameras capture what they were destined to capture. And perhaps that's where the real mystery lies. In an era where celebrities often rely on spectacle, Jungkook's strength appears to be restraint. The less he tries, the louder the impact. Social media analytics reportedly showed spikes in searches related not only to Jungkook's name but also to Hublet's specific collections. Coincidence? Or proof that his presence alone can influence consumer curiosity on a measurable scale? Marketing experts often talk about conversion power, the ability of a public figure to translate attention into tangible economic interest. If the surge in discussions and search traffic is any indication, Jungkook may possess one of the strongest conversion powers in the global entertainment industry today. Beyond numbers, there's an emotional layer that cannot be ignored. Fans who have followed his journey since debut see moments like this as milestones. They remember the teenage Jungkook with wide eyes and boundless energy, training tirelessly behind the scenes, to now witness him standing confidently in the upper echelons of global fashion feels almost cinematic. It's not just about a watch. It's about growth. It's about legacy in the making. Observers also note how Jungkook's image has matured in alignment with global luxury branding. Clean lines, controlled charisma, a balance between accessibility and exclusivity. This duality is powerful. He remains relatable enough for fans to feel connected, yet elevated enough to represent high-end prestige. That balance is rare and extraordinarily valuable. And yet, amid all the praise, whispers of speculation continue. Could this appearance hint at a deeper collaboration? Is there an upcoming global ambassador announcement waiting to drop? Or perhaps a campaign that hasn't been unveiled yet? The silence from official representatives only fuels the intrigue. Sometimes, in the world of global branding, anticipation is more powerful than confirmation. Meanwhile, fashion critics have begun placing Jungkook alongside other international male style icons, debating whether his influence might redefine perceptions of Asian masculinity on Western luxury stages. His presence challenges outdated stereotypes and reinforces a broader cultural shift, one where global fashion is no longer geographically centered but truly international. As days pass, the GQ appearance continues to circulate online, each repost reigniting admiration and debate. Some argue that Jungkook has already secured his place at the pinnacle of global stardom. Others insist this is merely a transitional phase before an even bigger breakthrough, perhaps something entirely unexpected that will once again disrupt the industry narrative. One undeniable truth remains: Jungkook has mastered the art of commanding attention without demanding it. A single accessory, a single appearance, and the world reacts. So now the debate grows louder. Has Jungkook officially entered the era where his name alone elevates brands into new territories? Or is this strategic buildup leading to a monumental announcement that will permanently reshape his position in the luxury world? And if this was only a glimpse, what exactly is Jungkook preparing next that we haven't even begun to imagine?